Oh, went out to meet this rabbi who I'd written a lot of negative things about, and
Gee, I wonder which one of them they could be.
This is Rabbi Mark Gaffney, and I flew out to Utah to Salt Lake City to interview him, and went to do a kind of a dialogue with him, and it's very exhausting. And then afterwards, kind of to lighten the tension, this woman said, "Hey, let's take some photos of you guys." And as she took some photos, she said, "Here, like, have a cigarette."
But you never actually smoked it.
No, I didn't.
You're like Bill Clinton. You never actually inhaled.
I don't inhale.
Okay,
she
that's
said,
good.
"Like, here, put on some sunglasses and just for a prop."
Sunglasses do you justice, by the way.
Kind of lighten the mood.
Mm-hmm. All right, so here's what I got to say. Right, I'm probably boring everybody. We'll start the parsha in a second.
Doesn't matter.
To you, it doesn't matter. That for you, this worked out really well. You know, you sit here in your shtib, and you got your keyboard, and I'm going to tell the world what I think, and I'm going to have a big picture of me looking tough with a cigarette, right? And I'm a big deal. Look out for me, and I'm wearing sunglasses at night. That's how badass I am. You would look very badass right now with a cigar.
I know. I need a cigarette.
And a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
That would look really fucking badass.
Or a black hat.
No, a cowboy hat. You know, just like look really. Like, and boots, cowboy boots with spurs. I see that action. Like, really like a ZZ Top. You want to get, like, that whole look going.
Yeah.
I think that's a good look for you, yeah? What does the crowd think?
Well, they're 45 seconds behind, so
okay.
Give them time.
Did I miss any questions here, man?
No.
Okay, so... What am I saying? So that's one level.
Mm-hmm.
But this image you can give yourself where you can pound it out, but you don't have to see them in public.
Yeah.
Right? But there's a whole new level that the internet has that sickens me. And it really makes me want to regurgitate that it goes on the internet, and that is the anonymous person like you. Yeah. Whether they've got a blog, or they are a commenter on YouTube, or on somebody's blog.
Yeah.
Or they've got a fake profile on MySpace or Facebook, right? Or they're in this chat room.
Yeah.
And we don't know who they are except for you.
Mm-hmm.
Those are anonymous bloggers. And they are the quintessential coward. Because not only are they hiding behind their computer and we can't punch them in the face, we don't even know who they are. So they're like a guerrilla warfare with unbalanced, what do you call it? Asymmetric warfare. Because I'm standing there walking down the street, and they can terrorize me, and we don't even know who they are, right? And we don't know who they are. We don't know their identity, right? That sickens me about the internet, and it sickens me that it goes on during the middle of our show. And the thing about these, what they really are, is a cyber bully. They're bullies. So in my mind, the quintessential coward is the cyber bully. And a bully and a coward are one and the same. And you can really see that marriage today on the internet. Because the cyber bully bullies people. And deep inside, he's a coward. A coward is a bully. Now, if we bring that back to what you do, you also bully people. The only difference is we know who you are. But deep inside, you even wrote it on your blog, you feel like a coward. You're a coward inside. You're a bully, and you're a coward. And it's my contention, it's my belief, that bullies are cowards. Something for you to think about this week.
I think everyone has the potential to bully, because we all have power over people in various ways. Like even the lowliest workman has the power to do a really crappy job so that it causes you endless heartache. Like someone just fixing your water pipe could hate you and decide to do a terrible job if he feels like he can get away with it, and like flood out your house, flood out your apartment, cause endless amounts of damage. Like someone on the road could run into you and kill you. Like other people always have, everybody has some sort of power, so we all have influence over other people. So we all have the potential, I think, to bully, and I don't think there's anyone who's immune from feeling cowardly. Men particularly are energy conservers. Men are always thinking, I don't want to waste my energy on this person or that person.
Right.
Like when a man gives an opinion, quoting here Alison Armstrong, the relationship expert, he's giving you the thought, his lifetime of thought on a particular topic, the best of it, combined with his most trusted sources of information. So when a man gives you an opinion, he's telling you who he really is and what his values are. And a man's not going to do that unless he considers you worthy of hearing his opinion. He's not just going to... You don't walk down the street and just give your opinion to anyone. If you share your opinion with someone, that means you value that person to some degree, because you wouldn't share your opinion just with anyone. So I think we all struggle with cowardice, just in different ways. Some people may be more physically brave, but they fear like a verbal confrontation. Other people may be more verbally brave but fear a physical confrontation. So I think all of us struggle with bullying and with cowardice. So I don't think it's just like, there are certain people who are bullies and they're also cowards. Everybody, in my opinion, has tendencies to bully and tendencies to cowardice.
Not everybody in the chat room agrees with you. Just want to point that out.
Shocking.
Everybody has their own opinion on that.
You think I look like a Avad Yosef?
Hey Ginger, how's it going? Do you look like a Avad Yosef?
Yeah.
No.
I'd like everyone to vote for Shas.
I think right now you have better chance of having people think you're like Jimmy Dean or something, you know? Baba Matsia, yeah, I know who you are. I'm not talking about you. I'm saying the people, let's say, in the chat room who I don't know who they are. For instance, my Posek, right?
Well, I don't know who Baba Matsia is. I know he's a friend of yours, but I don't know who he is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't know who he is? Bubba, you should tell him who you are.
Okay, okay.
Okay. He actually met, where is he?
Go Gregor.
Yeah, he knows Ger Grega. They actually know each other in person. Who is LOL? Lol.
I don't know. So what's up with the glasses? It's I joined Shas, and I'm now the North American representative of Shas.
What's the score here, by the way?
And so
I'm
it's
seeing
a
every
tribute
time
to Avad Yosef.
Every time I turn, there's Auburn highlights.
But it's still 16-11.
Okay. All right, so let's get into the Parsha.
Okay, nothing else from last week. Okay.
Unless you have something from last week.
No,
right?
do you feel that the government is controlling grammar?
Absolutely. I mean, who can't see that? It's so obvious. They got us brainwashed into using, like, dangling modifiers and prepositions and, all these gerunds and stuff. I mean, it's brainwash. It's literally brainwash.
Have you done much conscience streaming?
I don't even know what that is, so I can't answer. I can't answer that.
The Jews get rescued from Paro and the Egyptians, and they sing this song of praise to God for one chapter, and then for most of the next 4 chapters they complain. So, knowing that human nature is to forget the good things done for us, the Torah prescribes numerous rituals to remember God's redemption of the Jews from Egypt. So, Judaism doesn't trust human memory and human gratitude. They embody the gratitude and memory that we're supposed to have into very concrete rituals such as the Passover and eating matzah and abstaining from food that can rise, such as bread and chametz and grains. So there's nothing really like it in the Christianity that I grew up in. This is.
What about the? I wanted to ask you. I mean, I'm not a Christian or anything, but what about, like, the eating, the drinking of his blood or whatever, the eating of the wafer and the.
It's a little bit like it, but you can never feel like you're Jesus. Like, you don't reenact it. You're not Jesus. He's God. So, but the Jews weren't divine beings who liberated from Egypt. So when we reenact the Passover, is much more real.
Oh, I can understand that because